forging of my destiny started with a divine paladin chasing a necromancer. This paladin and his companions had recently enjoyed a string of successes in their battle against the Black Ring, and the pompous fools didn't expect much trouble. They were wrong. The smiles were soon wiped off their smug faces when the necromancer summoned the demon overlord Samuel to his aid. A daring summoning indeed, as Samuel can be notoriously difficult to deal with. But unfortunately for me, in this particular case, the demon proved to be most useful. The divine paladins were no match for Samuel. I hear it took weeks to clean up the mess. However, he did leave one alive.
This is just real good voice acting.
He always leaves one alive. After all, torturing is no fun if the creature is already dead. He imprisoned the last paladin in his citadel, on the demon world of Nemesis, which is where Samuel likes to test out his latest imaginative torture methods on his long-term guests. And that's where I come in. Samuel is a very traditional demon. He takes loyalty very seriously. I belong to a very different camp. Being what I am, I wasn't really afraid when he caught me. After all, what could he do to me that hadn't been done already? Unfortunately, I underestimated him. An almost always fatal mistake when dealing with a demon. Of all the things, he decided to forge my soul to that of his paladin plaything. For a while, I slipped into unconsciousness. When I awoke, I too was in prison. That was easy to rectify, but that didn't solve my real predicament. There was something new inside my head. A burning itch of a presence. And I didn't like the feeling at all. It was time to introduce myself to the itch.
Hi and welcome to Beyond Divinity, the sequel to Divine Divinity, not to be confused with Divinity 2, Ego Draconis, or Divinity Original Sin 2. Totally different. And you know, the 4 difficulties. Very easy action, tactical, and hardcore. And you know, the 3 genders. Male, female, and child. So, this game's going for stuff. I shall be Loxley once again. Before I was rudely interrupted. This game came out in 2004. And then, as you know, Death Knight, whose gender is Death Knight. Look at this 3D acceleration. Can't do that in 98.
Oh, you are awake, finally!
Yes, I am.
Do not shrink from me, human. I hear your fear. I thought Samuel had robbed me of speech forever, but it seems this curse allows us to read each other's thoughts. Your fragile body has endured much pain, but you have shown great strength. You wouldn't have been Fergus's first victim, nor his last, I'll wager. But if you had fallen, the curse would have killed us both.
An unlikely buddy comedy.
If we want to escape alive, we have to work together. But listen carefully. Although my Death Knight powers are limited, they do allow me to see through your eyes, human, and project my thoughts to you. So even if we are parted for a brief time, I shall be with you.
Alright, so the way this game works with skills is something. Show all paths, wizard. Wizard's passive magical power. Shaman power. So I think right now all I can do is elemental attack, elemental missile, air. So they're going for like a custom build a skill thing. Wizard elemental attack, focused missile, air. And then of course for my friend Death Knight, warrior, melee specialties, one-handed, slashing, accuracy. You know, one-handed fighting skills, percent of accuracy 16. So I have to escape Samuel's prison. And to do that, I'll have to team up with my buddy, the Death Knight. Uh-huh. This font's real bad for, reading. Did I have to do any black magic to get this to run? Thankfully, I just had to throw this into DX Wind, and I had to run it in a 4:3 resolution. So in that sense,
Do not venture in there. That was my cell. I will not enter there again. There is naught in there that's worth your time. I told you so, human. I find your lack of confidence in...
so yeah, on the scale of trying to get games to run at a reasonable yeah, at a reasonable
Hey, prisoners.
resolution.
Who let you out of your cells?
So it's kind of doing the same thing that
What
Divine
are you doing
Divinity
outside your
was.
cell, prisoners? Do you really think you can leave this citadel? You're absolutely right. You will leave from here. Feet first.
Okay, but you haven't seen the part where this game is what this game is. It's the part where you got these characters, and if either of them dies, it's game over. Okay, it's F5 to select both of them. That's not quick save. Oh, the dog scratching at my door, saying nevermore, nevermore. So and also here's the thing that I'm to understand about this game, is that the Death Knight does not get any more armor, and you cannot upgrade his armor. So Maybe he should have been the mage. But, you know, I'm not gonna play through this whole game. Hold on, I'm gonna let the dog in so he can say hi. Oh, he left. The doggy left. Anyway, there's gold in this torture chamber.
Go away, demon! No! No, don't feast on me! Damn you!
Damn
Leave
you.
my squishy bits alone!
Here we go.
This pathetic human has lost it. He sees demons everywhere
He
now.
sees demons everywhere
Have mercy.
now.
Please! No! Put that sauce bottle down!
Oh, that trademark Larian goofy humor. So I think the thing to say about Divine Divinity.
Free! Free at last! But the demons, they won't get my squishy
Hold
bits.
it. Let me
Just let
let
them
him finish
try.
this. The thing to know about Divine Divinity is that Divine Divinity is very much trying to be a Diablo-style game in a way more open world context. And some of the fun stuff that brings, it was very open, pretty sandboxy. Can you romance a skeletal person? Not in this game. That's what Dragon Commander's for. See, one of the fun parts about,
Abbe? Is it you? Who is with you? Another prisoner? I have good news. We're almost free. The tunnel is nearly ready.
Obviously, this foolish creature's body died a long time ago, and his soul didn't even notice.
I just hope there's a lot of
You
voice
say-
acting.
Why would you say such a cruel thing to me, Abbe? I need proof of this ridiculous claim. I was a merchant, selling all kind of exotic spices and fruits. After we break free, Abbe, I will show you my
Abbe.
home,
Abbe
and we'll
Russell.
Celebrate with the finest wines my cellar has to offer. I don't have the time to play your games, Abbe. You know my name, Abbe. It is Edmund. I was a merchant. Be patient.
Oh, he will unlock skill paths. Okay, so the only way to unlock skill paths is you have to make other skills available to other party members. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I don't have enough gold.
You see? I thought so. You see?
Okay. Oh, can I just have him auto fight? We have to prove to this guy that he's dead, otherwise we can't leave. Do I give him this manuscript? Is he gone? Boy. Oh.
I thought so.
Well, let me... Alright, Control L. Is, yeah. Look at these transparencies. Had some rope. Listen, if D&D has taught you anything, always bring rope.
Get
oh,
out
no.
of here! This is my tunnel! Mine!
Oh no, it's a skeleton. I need to recover magic energy. This looks like a lot like Nox. It is definitely of the era. The era of we have...
If you didn't shuffle everywhere looking at your feet, you might have noticed a hole in the ceiling. Now, how do we get up there? Do you have anything useful amongst the not bad human?
Definitely that 3D accelerated Diablo look. Is that Hulk Hogan? No, that's a Death Knight. Totally different character. Alright, I'm gonna learn some skills from the ghost. First, I've got to walk slowly to recover my stamina.
I thought so. You see?
Alright. Now we can be on our merry way. Oh, I should probably get the bow for the main character, since, I am a wizard, and that looks fucked up. I will say the thing about Nox that really surprised me was how much it felt like Gauntlet. Like, very much trying to be Gauntlet in, like, being a very action-oriented, a lot about, like, avoiding traps. Big package. Alright. Quick save.
What? You're not supposed to. The prisoners have escaped!
I can't pause. I need to recover magic energy. And I think the other thing about this game that distinguishes it from Divine Divinity, which I believe I have previously said might be too good for the purposes of this feature, even if it is very Eurojank. I'm gonna get ready for bed, but you should buy that Steins Gate romance game, you coward. I mean, maybe.
No, we like our pets to feel pain beyond their darkest nightmares. So much sweet, sweet pain that they would rather die than endure it.
Just excellent line reading.
But there is no such release for them here.
Like, this is me.
Well, make sure that you don't kill one accidentally.
As you wish, Master.
Very well.
And the Death Knight died, so I died. We did it. We escaped
What?
death.
You're not supposed to.
I think the voice acting has some real, like, me doing a D&D voice energy. It is the same level of... What ho, good sir? Except, like, even extra hammy. But a lot like in Divinity Original Sin, you can do some systemic stuff with like barrels and throwing things around.
This fellow seems familiar to me. I've heard that dwarves sometimes hang the remains of their ancestors in their homes. The dirty rock shovelers. The
And their
little buggers can
playstyle
react
is
very
super
aggressively
boring.
when you mess with their stuff.
They're in real need of another old world update.
There's your obligatory Warhammer reference for the day. I don't know if you know this, guys, but the Steam Summer Sale's happening right now. And in addition to, you know, Steins Gate, Darling...
No, we like our... But there is...
Yes, ma-
Well, make sure that...
As you wish, Master.
Very well.
Okay, am I supposed to... I don't think I'm supposed to fight him. Like, I have to assume that because... he's kicking my ass. But also, this door is locked. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know, I try not to... I try to come into these things pretty, like, vanilla. Because I think it's more fun if I don't stare at a guide and just have no idea what I'm doing. But this game is immediately hostile. And Divine Divinity is definitely, like, hard.
I thought so. You see, be patient. You know, I was a merchant. You know my... Be patient.
I just think the way skills are laid out in this game is weird. Okay, it does seem like the only way I'm supposed to go through is to fight Fergus, right?
Tasty meat, isn't it? Close. It's imp.
Is running an option? I mean, maybe. I believe you can also sneak. Nope.
No, we like, but there is...
Yes, master.
No, but there is...
Yes, master.
Well, make sure...
As you wish, master.
Very well.
Nope.
A picture of the damned one.
No, it looks like this is what we're supposed to do. Unless I, like, missed something in one of the cells.
No, we like...
There we go.
Please, let me go.
Just a dude with his voice turned up. Just A++ video game.
Pain, don't hurt me. You wouldn't want to kill old blocks, would you?
A++. We did it, fam. Who is Blocks?
Me, I am Blocks. I serve master, but not willing, oh no. Blocks is a pet, just like you.
You inflicted pain too. You deserve to die, runt.
No need to tell Blocks twice. Thank you, and may ants nest in your codpiece, Dark One.
Beat it, Squirt.
Yeah, beat it, Squirt! I only fight nerds! Bunch of nerds over here!
Okay. I'm gonna give myself a point and bow. So this dial a skill system is weird and is different than the first game, which very much had like you pick a class and your class determines your stats and your some of your starting abilities, but you can learn any skill, so you can definitely still make like hybrid characters. This is just like, hey man, literally wooden hammer. I'm gonna leave the rats alone. I ain't no
Picture
rat
of the
killer.
damned one. Quite impressive, as psychopaths go.
Fergus, you silly nut 2413. Okay. Oh wait, it's 2, 4, 1, 3. See, I've played a video game before. Alright, guys. Just remember, the code to the safe is 451. When you kick on a haystack or a bed, you can rest. So one of the things you could do in Divinity, Divine Divinity, is you could like set up a teleport right next to a bed.
What's this? A revolt? Attack, you little devil!
Yes, my lord. Of course. At once.
What was that line read?
No! Please, no more slash human. I go now.
Bye now. No more slash human. You heard what he said. Need 12 strength for this belt. Diablo-like with a partner, but this Throne of Darkness really did it for me. Wait, what's Throne of Darkness? I don't think I've ever heard that name, which means it's probably exactly what I need to look into. Oh, Dungeon Siege was... Yeah, there's always Dungeon Siege. A game I played roughly 20 minutes of and said, wait, am I just doing the same thing over and over again?
The prisoners have escaped! Quick, block the door!
Dungeon Siege 3 was another game I was paid to review back in the day. Dungeon Siege 3 was a game was the first game I almost rage quit on one of these streams. Yes, the way that game plays on PC is...
Hell, the door is blocked, and it can be only opened from the other side. You've wasted too much time, human.
The fact that you could not plug in a controller for the PC version of that game. A PC game that came out in 2011, the era of when PC ports were starting to get okay again.
Maybe. I, for one...
So, oh no, the door, it's locked. Yes, yes, I clean kitchen soon, make it all shiny. Wait, didn't he have a spell book? You found a spell book? Okay, skill books. Throne of Darkness. Okay. Okay, yes. It's on... See, I don't know if I want party-based Diablo, actually. Okay. Now I can identify equipment. How exciting. I have to put points into that.
Finally. Thanks.
Wait,
You're right.
they are prisoners. Damn.
For Samuel!
Probably played 1,000 hours in Dungeon Siege 1. I mean... Dungeon Siege 1 has that Jeremy Sewell soundtrack. And it was cool that it didn't have any loading whatsoever. Like, just one initial load. I think that's pretty cool.
Finally.
Nope. Shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum about Dungeon Siege. I will just say that my own personal experience with that game was just... This seems like a game that was important because it was technically impressive.
Finally.
And had,
Thanks
like,
for releasing
a
us.
cool multiplayer. There we go. But I think I've said before that I didn't want any more Diablo likes on this feature because it's just the kind of game I personally kind of have a low tolerance for these days. Like, I'm not against it, but also, like, half of it is just... Yeah, sometimes it's a bummer, sometimes it's actually a good thing. Part of it is just, like, tendinitis. And very much the repetitive clicking just making my arm hurt in a real bad way. So, like, I prefer to play games that do not cause me physical pain, for better or worse. I've heard all right things about Victor Vron. Yes, only psychological... Oh, jeez. Yeah, so, you know, Steam Summer Sale's going on, as it often is. And I've been staring at my wish list and wondering, and I'm giving myself a hard limit of, like, not that many monies, like, I think 50, maybe, at most. But I bought Hunted the Demon's Forge to play with my friend Joku, who I recently finished Fear 3 with, because we like fun, for $1.50. That was cheaper than I think this game was.
What do we have here? I'm afraid you're in the wrong cell, prisoners.
So the fun part about that game is, despite being, you know, shitty fantasy, gray, grimdark Gears of War. Is that they discontinued the servers. So the only way to play that game cooperatively, which was its whole thing, is you have to literally
Water.
There's no time for this.
Please. Water. Water.
There's no time.
Please. Water.
You have to use Hamachi and do it over a fake LAN connection. So we're gonna do that probably. I mean, not right now, because I need at least like a little bit of breathing room. I'm sorry. For better or worse. But it is another game that, you know, I will just say continues my statement that In Exile only finally made a good game with Wasteland 3, or a great game.
Water.
There's no time.
Please. Thank you. Monsters.
At last he has ceased his babbling.
Yep, Hamachi's still a thing, surprisingly. Oh. Oh, snap. You can just respec if you have enough gold. That seems very useful. I'm not gonna lie. Death blow. Chance 1. Okay. Yeah, no. That's weird. I think I'd have to imagine that's just a goof on their end. Okay, so I can have it do multiple types of damage. Okay, this... Knowing that you can immediately refund your skills if you have enough money, makes this skill system a lot more interesting, even if it kind of seems janky still. What a deal. I mean, I can post my my wish list in the chat if people want to see what kind of discounts I'm looking at. Do not actually buy me games, for the record. Do not enable me. Unless you feel like it. My wish list is also too many games long and basically worthless. But survival traps, trap detection. That seems useful. Okay, Pagan Autogeny is some sort of weird narrative game that takes place in a decaying MMO. Like, you are basically exploring the ruins of a fake dead MMO.
Clumsy human! You hit your head! How could you miss a haystack that big?
Some Ezio you are!
For the record, the Death Knight is absolutely getting the identify item skill. And also, we're gonna get some more amazing Sven Vinke or Kirill Pokrovsky music. Because if nothing else, the soundtrack for these Divinity games is real good. Yeah, there's a little bit of Zug in there.
The question that keeps gnawing at my
Yeah,
brain
there's
is,
another
how
Vaporum.
the Renar who live down here will greet us. The creatures who once lived in this dimension were called the Renar. Samuel captured many of these people, and he usually threw them into this hole. Samuel is not the type to kill anything quickly. He takes pleasure in the slow suffering of others. Maybe he kept them alive down here. Because it would be the perfect place to delight in their cries of pain.
I just put all the East games on there because I said to myself, what if I got way into East? Because I do need to get back to East 9. because it seems like a pretty good game. So that's more. Hey, these games seem like they go pretty cheap, and also the East games seem like breezy in a way I can appreciate. But that's more of a hypothetical. Arbitrary Water plays a bunch of East games because they're not terrible. And also they just seem like good chill out, turn your brain off and murder things games.
There's a smell like a demon's armpit here. Let us get out at once.
There's a smell like a demon's armpit here. Let us get out at once. Because honestly, I've bought enough crap recently that I don't feel the need to buy very much during the Steam sale, if anything at all. Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty useful. Now I can cure... Like, they're doing a thing. They're doing a thing here by trying to do co-op without co-op. Oh, now I can read Renar alphabet.
I'm just contemplating.
I'm gonna save the screenshot for later.
Why didn't the Renar remove this statue? It's a statue of the Damned One. And believe me, he's no friend of the Renar. So why does this statue still stand?
Because there's a secret hidden thing behind it. Yeah, that checks out. I also have too many games in my Steam library, so maybe I shouldn't buy anything either. The all-encompassing urge to consume is a great one. Yep. Or like a lot of shit's on Game Pass. I was actually thinking about playing Empire of Sin, which is the John Romero, Brenda Romero gangster sim game. Because that's on Game Pass and free, or, you know, $1 seems like maybe the correct... Well, visual novels specifically. I definitely... I have put a hard rule that I am not allowed to play or buy new visual novels until I finish the ones I have. And, you know, I did finish... Why would you tell Steam that?
Who are you? What you want, human? Go away!
I did finish Muv-Love.
No, wait! Can you help? My brother needs medicine, or the black imp is going to take him. We clean monster cages when nasty little teeth sneaked out from behind.
I filter out the porn
They took my
games.
brother's leg for lunch, and now he's gonna surely die.
That's barely a scratch.
Make the pain stop.
He's fading fast. Can't you help us? You can? Hurry! I need Tooth of Bony Monster to please find Tooth. I can give you a great secret, oh yes. Always fun exchanging stuff.
What? Just some choices were made. But yeah, I filter out the porn games on Steam, so instead I just get the this is definitely a porn game, but you have to you have to download an adult patch first instead. Those are the recommendations I get now.
Bony Monster?
Okay. I mean, it's not ideal. Look at this puzzle. That's a puzzle video game.
Did I tell you that everywhere you humans go, the rat...
But, you know, I really did like Muv-Love, unironically. And so that's why I'm like, what if I bought the spin-off, the side novels that are basically just extra stories? Because those are never phoned in. There sure are just a lot of corpses hanging around. Yeah, that's a dark road. Because sometimes it ends with you playing the Steins Gate dating sim spin-off, which takes the harem subtext of the original game and says, no, this is text. What if instead of time travel, it was dealing with the ultimate anomaly, ladies? Hacking to the gate, da 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 da. Da 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 da. I can't get the horror section of the Steam sale. I mean, Honey Pop is not. The true horror game is being recommended Honey Pop, I guess. I mean, I think the other thing that Honey Pop real turns me off, other than the part where, like, it straight up is a porn game, is just that it's, like, leaning into the lol anime degeneracy. Look at you, you sick pervert. You wanna have sex with these anime women? Gross. And just that whole thing. Not a fan. And also it's Bejeweled. No ordinary key will open this door. Wow, thanks. Where's your... Yes. There you go. You can now identify equipment. Because... let me romance these monstrous creatures in between battles. Exactly. Do it, you cowards. Healing strong sash. Ooh. I will say this is maybe a little clunky. I mean, I feel like the ironic dating sim definitely has reached its apex with Boyfriend Dungeon, in which your weapons are your boyfriends.
Most interesting.
You can date your
Mind
swords.
if I borrow this? Just for a while?
It's
Don't want some thieving rana
it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2 taken ironically.
Maybe I can borrow something from them. A pleasure to meet your pockets, my friends. You adventurers, I bet, just like Tax. Nice sword you have, knight. Would you mind if...
Touch it in your skewered meat, imp! What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm not break it. I only want to see it shine.
Video games need to end.
And watching a game of running rana, chasing demon. Yes, big demon hides key to exit, and rana have to find.
I'm warning you, short arse!
Rana are people who lived here before demons came. Well, many ways out. But with your size, you should try normal way. Join the game, like the rana, and see how fast you can run with a demon.
Oh.
But don't tell others. I like trading, especially shiny things.
I was not expecting this game to be as much just escape as it seems to be. Like, very much...
Want to play a little game with Tax? Choose away from this room, but two of them are your doom. Death is cold, so I'm told. So be like me and go for gold.
I want to die.
Your brains wouldn't fill a soup spoon. So me pray you have luck instead.
So alive. It's so unfair. I'm so cold, and they are so warm. Not for long, my brother. Not for long, I promise.
Anime fans, am I right? Nope. If you want another reason why video games should end...
What have we here? Oh, you
touch it!
Oh, yeah!
I'm warning you!
Rana, my name is Yes. I'm an adventurer of sorts. I only picked up it's easy for... Oh, many ways out. But with your size, most are too small for human. Join the game, like the Rana. Want to play a little game with Tax? Choose away from this room, but two of them are your doom. Your brains wouldn't fill a soup.
You know, I think this is getting at least a 4 on the dubiosity scale. 2 burning lights, but you still don't see. No, I see. I've played a video game before. Bring on the darkness and you will see. Just, there's a lot going on here. Yeah, it's split the difference, and it is ambitious with this whole Death Knight.
Oh, you adventure.
Touch it and
Oh, yes.
I'm warning.
Rena are people who lived here before demons came. Want to play a little game with tags? Choose away from this room, but 2 of them are your brains wouldn't fill a suit.
And I feel like Divine Divinity kind of does that better. As far as, like, kind of splitting the difference between a looter scooter and a more traditional CRPG style experience.
It's amazing how easily you fell for my illusion.
Iron Hunter's Knife of Force. Like, I just feel like there is a distinct sound to all of these Divinity soundtracks that is just so evocative. Because it's very much like a bunch of synth that still sounds fantasy. good shit, man. It's a pity that the composer passed away after the first original sin. But, I mean, what I've heard of Baldur's Gate 3's soundtrack certainly is definitely going for kind of a similar energy. Maybe a lot more just grand fantasy. You'll never find the key. Oh yeah, just you wait. I can press Alt to highlight objects. Oh, there it is. See, at the very least, it's going for something. Which I feel like is my statement about everything. I cannot accuse this game of lacking ambition. This is better than Battlespire, at least. And The Last Remnant. I am not wishing for death. If you haven't guessed, controlling this is, clunky.
Oh, travelers, please help me. My child has swallowed a fish bone and is suffocating. I don't know what to do.
That is not a woman's
good
voice.
Masters. Go get 'em, boys.
Ah, what? Oh. They weren't skeletons. That wasn't a woman, that was a skeleton. Never go through... I mean, Ultima has glowing arches. Like, this soundtrack is so fucking good. It's just this ethereal... Oh, Death Knight's equipment is almost worn out. Okay, fine. You got a different short sword. So, I will give this game this. I am interested enough that I would consider playing more. Like... This could be a 2-stream game. Yeah, I mean, the other thing, of course, the counteraction to that is, for better or worse, I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what this game is now. I'm definitely going to use some of this for my pre-stream music. Oh no! Oh darn! Whoops! Accidentally slipped my hand and the wheel. Yay! It's that game I got in the month of Humble Monthly that looked weird. You know, on the plus side, once we're done with that, the last 4 games we have here are some fucking bangers. Like... Dude. Let's... We got Konung, we got Code Vein, we've got Legend of Dragoon, and we have King's Quest 8. I'm gonna have to, once again, just look into trying to make Konung work in a window. Because that has proved surprisingly difficult. But thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for watching me play Beyond Divinity. It's interesting. Period. Have a good one. Gonna probably play Maybe stream tomorrow, maybe won't. But gonna play at least a little more Shadow Hearts. Bye!